morning, everyone, and welcome to HR News. Today, we are lucky to have two guests with us, Jason Zhao, manager at Poltech Industries, and Bartek Boyski, an employee at Poltech Industries. They've been working together for 5 years. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you. It's great to be here today.
Thanks for having me here.
It's a pleasure to have you in our studio today. Bartek, I'm very curious to know, how do you like working for this company?
Well, I love working for this company. It's great.
At Poltech, we try and implement employee engagement, make the environment open and honest, and continuous strive for success. Also, we try to...
Okay, I've had enough of this. I'm done, Mr. Jason.
I don't understand.
No, you know what, Mr. Jason? This is all BS. You are BS, your company's BS, and everything you've said so far is BS.
But Bartek...
No, I quit. I'm not in anymore.
Okay, why don't we just sit back down and everybody, let's just breathe. Come on, sit back down.
Well, it happens. It's your choice. Why do you have so emotional?
Enough. Do you want to know my perspective? You think Mr. Jason is a good manager? So why doesn't he discuss employee turnover of the company?
Mr. Jason, so how is employee turnover at Poltech?
It's good. I mean, it's not too bad. We scored pretty high on that.
High, you say? Interesting.
Okay, well, let's shift gears. Our global reporter, Lisa Kilianchik, has been traveling the world and trying to help us understand industry best practices for retaining employees, as well as why employees resign from their company.
Hi Susan, thanks for the introduction. I've been gathering reports for the last 2 years in trying to figure out this phenomenon and whether high or low employee turnover is good or bad. To start, I would like to show you worldwide high and low employee turnover rates. There are significant differences between turnover rates around the globe. The country with the highest turnover rate is India, with 16% turnover rate, followed by China and Singapore, with 14% rate. On the other side, the country with the lowest employee turnover is Belgium, with 4%, and Japan, 7%. Here is my analysis of some of the interviews I've conducted in Poland, China, and Canada.
The last industry I worked for was law industry.
之前的行业是互联网金融，我的职位是设计主管。
The customer service / retail industry.
Correction facility.
Main lawyer didn't come around a lot. He was there for an hour or maybe 2 maximum. Mostly we worked individually and did everything by ourselves.
之前公司的管理是偏扁平化的一个管理，但是在项目的决策中，主要是由老板和投资人来主导的。老板并不会让员工参与讨论与决定。公司文化的话是加班文化。
Total disaster. The manager there was not as good as any manager I've ever had. People were very close, almost too close, to the point of arguments that shouldn't be happening at work.
When you did need help from the manager, you didn't necessarily always get that right away. It was very, very rushed and fast-paced, and sometimes you felt like your manager wasn't always there when you needed them.
I think it wasn't interesting and challenging enough.
No future that I saw being there. I wanted something with more promise.
I no longer had an interest or a passion in what I was doing. I wasn't enjoying working there.
I'm a lawyer and advocate trainee in an international law firm.
我是一名设计师，我现在的职位是高级 UI。
The customer service, my position is a teller at CIBC.
I currently work as a customer service rep with Service Ontario.
It's challenging, it's very international.
对于现在的工作，我本人是非常喜欢的，因为对我来说， 这是一家很有实力的公司，所以我愿意。
There is a lot of promise and a lot of growth opportunities.
I work for a really strong team, so it really was easy to stay there.
So this is mostly teamwork, and it's a very international culture.
老板的管理风格是完全扁平的，他愿意让员工参与讨论并做决定。然后公司的文化是希望有更高的效率。
A good culture. Not really sure how to describe it. It's not as family oriented as my last one.
There's not a lot of one-on-one time. A lot of the communication is through email. There's a lot of focus on making sure you can make your own decisions and that you're confident in what you're doing every day.
Give more feedback, but I know that it's sometimes difficult when you have a lot to do.
I don't think that there's anything different that I would do. I've actually learned a lot from the managers.
I would be a little bit more kind of strict with training and making sure that our new employees are up to a certain standard. A lot of things kind of slide and kind of go under the rug, so to speak.
Based on these interviews, we can see that there are many differences in cultural management practices and why employees leave their job. Let's take a look even further.
Additionally, it's important to offer ample opportunities for advancement. One of the main reasons workers stay with a company is because they see a future within the organization. Make sure you're clear about possible promotions or extra training your staff can take advantage of. Another major reason people leave their jobs is a lack of recognition. If employees know their efforts are being seen and adequately rewarded, they are more likely to remain at their company. Try giving out custom awards and crystal trophies to acknowledge hard work and encourage retention.
To conclude, different countries and industries have their own managerial practices. This doesn't mean that high turnover is good or bad, and low turnover is good or bad. It simply depends on the industry and their goals.
Thank you, Eliza, for the insightful analysis. I think from this, we can put some of these management styles into practice. Bartek has graciously decided to join us again. We'll now open the floor to Jason and Bartek to try and resolve some of the issues they've been having.
Okay, so you want a pay raise?
No, that isn't the issue. I am a person and not a machine. I would like to be more engaged in projects and receive more continuous feedback from you. I think the atmosphere in the company also needs to be more open in communication. I would also like to receive better recognition, and not just in terms of monetary compensation, but the price of my work. Lastly, I would like to be able to develop my career further in this company, so that I'm not working towards a dead end. And this goes for all employees at Poltech.
I had no idea you feel this way. I understand now that I need more open with my employees and recognize the effort better. I will do my best to implement a more open culture with employees.
This is great, Jason. It's fascinating what we learned here today about employee management communication. Gentlemen, you have worked together for so long and had these communication issues but not discussed it until now in our program. I'm sorry to have to cut this short, but unfortunately we are running out of time. Thank you to our guests for taking the time to come in and speak to us about their issues. Thank you to our global news reporter, Lisa, for the global employee turnover analysis. Perhaps what we have seen today will help some of you in the audience implement these HR practices in your everyday work life. Until next time, my name is Susan Bemnowski. Thank you and good night.